The Texas Senate today passed a GOP-backed redistricting bill, voting 19-2 to approve new congressional maps that could give Republicans up to 5 more U.S. House seats. During the vote, 9 Democrats walked out in protest, but 2 remained on the floor, allowing the vote to pass. Still, without a quorum in the Texas House, where Democrats remain out of state, the maps can't advance to the governor's desk. Meanwhile, 2 U.S. congressmen representing Texas have signaled they're willing to compete against each other in the newly proposed Texas congressional map. Our Washington correspondent Luis Eduardo Martinez has more on the story.
The newly proposed Texas congressional map places 78-year-old Congressman Lloyd Duckett, who has served the 37th district since 1994, in the same Austin area district as 36-year-old Congressman Greg Casar, chairman of the House Progressive Caucus. In a campaign email, Congressman Duckett suggested that Greg Casar has the potential to use his organizing skills and populist message to win over the disaffected, particularly disaffected Hispanic voters of the newly created 35th district. The problem for Casar is that the newly drawn 35th district now covers areas that President Trump won in 2024 by over 10 points. Casar posted on social media this Tuesday, "I love you, Austin, Texas," suggesting that he will compete with Duckett for the same seat in Congress. Meanwhile, Democratic state legislators remain absconded in Illinois for a second consecutive week, impeding the state legislature from sessioning.
That it wasn't flood relief that they brought to the floor quickly. It was absolutely focused on bringing together a bill that would decimate people's voices, black and brown voices.
The newly proposed congressional map in Texas actually creates not 1, but 2 majority black districts for the first time in the history of Texas, and an additional majority Hispanic district.
Members, the roll has been called, and again, a quorum is not present. What this means, first, we cannot take up the critical flood response legislation scheduled for our floor today.
The special session of the Texas state legislature ends this Friday, and Governor Greg Abbott has promised to call an additional special session starting on the same day.
If they think all they have to do is wait it out until November, December, they're wrong. I'm going to do this for the next 2 years, and they're going to have to basically take up residency in Illinois. They may as well start voting in Illinois.
California Governor Gavin Newsom has threatened to hold a special election to override the California Districting Commission and redraw the congressional map in retaliation. Reporting from Washington, D.C., Luis Eduardo Martinez, NTD News.